Shaylin, how you doing this morning, bud? If I had to pick a different class, what would you pick? I wouldn't pick a different class. I'm absolutely loving this class. Yeah.
It is high time, my children.
I think I
move to pet him.
A messenger. It is fitting that yours should be the voice
here's
that tells
starting
of
here is where we did all the stuff
snakes
before.
What of Aethys? Even if they fail, the fight from in the deepest my people. Ashen Maw is the grandest and most. If you make, I must keep the city's peace, and I have only so many
what do you need
arms.
from me?
What I need is a last. What do you know of my water shape?
Here we go. Perfect.
Of Bareth.
Cohh, thoughts?
I say we are artists, but when diplomacy fails, we will become something more.
Cohh crosses his arms and smirks at Onakaza.
When, Cohh? Not if.
Onakaza raises her brow, but doesn't press the matter.
My water shapers are the levy holding back Rauatai's advance. An adept standing at the prow of a war canoe is enough to send the fleet scrambling for the shallows.
Rules, I actually didn't make it up at all. CRPG originally stood for computer RPG. And then over time, since a lot of other RPGs came out, that has since kind of morphed into most people saying it means classic RPG, which is an RPG that uses generally older school mechanics and older style gameplay, which is top-down RPG, click-to-move kind of stuff. So that's, I mean, again, they're very amorphous terms. There's no official term for games like this. So, yeah, a very familiar term here that we use is CRPG. And also, it's great because it kind of establishes all of that genre under the same umbrella. All right, let's go.
Don't get too cozy, Highness. That false sense of security will get you into trouble.
Akira, I would not want your employers to think me easy prey.
What can I say about the storyline of this game? It's been great so far.
This reminds me. I owe the Hazanui a basket of koiki in remembrance of the Battle of Nakaroatl.
Sounds like a kind gesture.
Akira, you think so? I am counting on the Hazanui seeing through my condolences. While the problems of Aethys and overindulgent admirals plague these waters, I have summoned the masters of water shaping to Nekataka.
Pit your strongest water wizards against their weight in iron and black powder, Highness. We can end this quickly.
Maya, my lord.
Akira, and how long will this contest last in open water? Now would be the time to confer with Guildmaster Myru, but she does not answer my summons.
Maybe she's just overworked.
Akira, I would sleep better at night if I could hang more of my concerns on easy answers. The Guild can suffer no setbacks. If Myru shirks her duties, her queen would know the reason. Nagati, do not abandon us now.
The shadow under Nekataka. So we have to go talk to the Water Shapers Guild, which is where we got Cohh. Okay. So we got a lot of stuff we can do now. First of all, let's level up you real quick. We don't have... We gotta be kind of careful now, because we don't have our main guy with us. We'll go with the armor debuff. Oh, 2 abilities. And yeah, we'll check out the Vine. We'll check out the Vine. Hopefully that's good. Okay. So now we gotta head back out to the Water Shapers Guild. We also need to go see Arkamir again. Because apparently he summoned us to his house because we stole his stuff. That's not gonna be so great. In fact, maybe we'll do that on the way down. Well, let's, we're heading to the Water Shapers Guild anyway. So, let's go grab our priest first. But who am I going to replace? I think we're going to go ahead and replace Maya for now.
Okay, Jokes on anyone?
Akira, I once sold a water globe to a Mataru priest. It was filled with live fish.
That doesn't sound like much of a joke.
The trick was letting the sculpture break down while he slept with it over his head.
Oh, I'm getting so many ideas right now. How would you feel about betraying the Watcher's trust?
I like it. Don't replace Maya. You don't have any perception, bro. That's a good point. That's a good point. I want to bring... Well, maybe we could replace Pelagina for now. Because the next step for Pelagina is dunnage. So we'll do that. We'll replace Pelagina for now. But I'm going to bring her back. That's for damn sure. Okay. Pariki's Overlook. Oh! Water Shaper's Guild is locked. Uh-oh. That's not normal.
Certainly.
Let's do Archimere's first, since we're here. And then we'll do the Luminous Bathhouse, then we'll do the Water Shaper's Guild. Bump on a Pickle is back on the team. That's right. Bump on a Pickle. What's up, Facina?
I see no gloves. Then, no news.
Oh. Oh, that's right. We still got to get her gloves.
Cohh, would you mind terribly if I touched your hair?
Of course not. Only touch gently, and they will return the favor.
Huh. That's what Angwer said when we were necking in the Merkberries.
Hey, Sajibby, how you doing, bud? When we were necking in the Merkberries. Shit. Where you at, girl? Actually, I guess it'd be Guy. You in here? This looks important. Ah, what's up, buddy?
I trust you had no trouble finding the place.
Sighing, Archimere glances up from a roll of parchment. He takes up a quill and draws several lines across a calendar entry, digging the nib hard enough that scratching fills the silence.
Neketaka is either a testament to the ancient Huana's love of labyrinths, or their hatred of straight lines.
Thank you for the invitation, Archimere.
Try not to get too comfortable. I warn you to stay your hand, and treat with me better than you did poor Consulate.
Consulate didn't give me much of a choice. Sighing, he wraps his knuckles on the top of his desk.
But let us get to the business of the hour, shall we? My estate was recently burgled. My vault breached.
That's terrible. Do you have any leads?
One.
Side of his mouth twitches.
At the Circle's behest, I'm expected to show restraint in these dealings.
His nails dig into the armrest of his chair. A tearing sound fills the silence between you.
You managed not to rouse a peep out of my servants. If nothing else, the lack of disruption is appreciated. I am less pleased about the Harappo epic resting in the hands of those who lost it once before.
Say nothing.
The Circle of Archmagi wishes for us to put this unpleasantness in the past with a gesture of good faith.
Go on.
The Circle has expressed concerns about a certain mobile deity.
Is he talking about Aethys?
The Deadfire is a fragile place, and a blundering soul drain like Aethys can damage more than just castle keeps.
The Deadfire. I don't know where that is. Is that near the Deadfire? I'm not sure. The Deadfire? Does anyone know? The Deadfire will be lucky if any of its reefs endure this long walk of his.
Indeed. It isn't our desire that you apprehend the deity. That simply isn't practical. We need your help in preparing for the worst possible outcome.
Give me the details.
The wizard Bikana installed an observatory due northeast of Neketaka. For your absolution, the Circle asks that you locate her research.
What are you hoping to learn from the stars?
That the Circle's concerns are utterly unfounded, of course. No doubt you'll recognize the appropriate documents. You have an eye for valuables.
Why ask me and not Bakarna?
She vanished from academic research, and therefore her livelihood. All signs point to her lab being abandoned.
I'll get your notes.
Fair warning. A vessel flying the sigil of the Torn Bannerman set a course for the observatory. I have every reason to believe they travel armed.
They're elite mercenaries. We faced off at the Siege of Cragholt.
Did I inquire after your personal history?
Oh, pardon me, sir.
My interest begins and ends at a single point. That someone of great means desires abandoned arcane research.
Sounds good.
Research which we disregarded.
Fair enough.
Come back alive. Or not at all. Now, if you don't mind, I have a manor to restore.
Okay.
And a security system to reevaluate.
Okay, well this sounds interesting. We'll definitely be doing that on the way out. The Steeb, I completely agree. Oh, Schmidt Dog! My wife's Kofi got delivered yesterday. She was very happy. Awesome, dude. I'm drinking some right now. It is, oh my god. I think it's my favorite roast.
How much of the
Medina's.
captain's hardtack have you eaten? You're gonna make yourself sick again, foolish bird.
Hot razor skewers, crusted swordfish.
All right, let's save it and go in. Prepare for little tiny boobs and butts. GTKS Bird, drinking with the 17 months. General Yeti, thank you for the 12 months, dude. Jalaja Mage, we also have iCookie Terentius with the 23, Zion Kai with the 42, Most Wanted with the 28, and Daskev with the new sub from Crad. Thank you for that, buds. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you, thank you. All right, who are we looking for here? That is a butt. We are looking for a particular woman. You are not her. None of you are them. Is it her?
I hope we haven't spent too much time in the baths.
A young woman takes your measure wearing a concerned frown. Oh, it's fine. I don't work here.
I see. My thanks for clearing that up.
In any case, we hope you enjoy your time.
What brings you to the bathhouse?
I am helping Herwina to conceive. She came all the way from the Deerwood, and I will see that she returns with arms laden with young.
Well then.
After the Hollaborn crisis, I wanted no child of mine born in those blighted lands.
Understandable.
This place is a miracle. Every day I emerge from the baths as a new woman, and my first child will be as strong as an Adra pillar.
Good luck.
My thanks. And luck to you on your stay here.
Okay. Cool, cool. We already talked to Udai. Maybe she's upstairs. I know, right, Most Warriors? So many boobs and butts! What will we do? Boobs and butts and boobs and butts and boobs and butts. I should help her, Trial Gundam. I think she's getting all the help she needs. Oh, there she is. Boop.
You and I, we have a mutual friend, do we not?
I'm here at Director Castell's request.
Good, good. A Royal Deadfire operative, Quarno, and his Principi associate, Tola, will meet tonight to discuss the details of business arrangement. They have bought out the entire first floor for privacy's sake.
Whoa.
Even Gunnar, their proprietor, will excuse himself. Only bathhouse attendants will be allowed to remain, to ensure their comfort. You understand?
What do you need me to do?
I will disguise you as a bathhouse attendant, so you might observe their meeting. With luck and some cunning, you may be able to discover the details of their special arrangement.
Uh-oh.
You will not be able to take your gear, but do not worry. Should the situation get out of hand, there will be a stash of weapons hidden in one of the changing booths. But I am sure it will not come to that.
Do I have to be unarmed?
They will not believe you an attendant if you carry a blade. But do not fear. I would not throw you to the wolves. Remember, should you have need of them, there is a stash of weapons in one of the changing booths. Prepare quickly then.
And we're gonna do this. This is
Are
happening.
you ready, amico? Gelarde. Then you will take your disguise, and I shall take your equipment, Ak. Take this rice wine as well. Perhaps you will find use of it, eh?
Oh, man. Kind of nervous not having my loot. Oh my god, look at us! We're deliciously sexy. Okay, what am I doing? There's Corno. There's Tola. Okay, let's save it. And we'll try Corno first. Corno leans against the wall of the bath and regards you skeptically. He wrinkles his nose and grimaces. The golden torque around his neck and gemstones in his ears glimmer in the low light.
If I grow hungry or thirsty, I will call for you. Until such a time, leave me in peace.
I wanted to speak with you.
What reason does an attendant have to speak with me?
You have wealth and importance. I aspire to be like you.
I see.
He looks at you skeptically, yet leans forward with interest, fingering the torque around his neck.
What do you wish to know?
What do you do for the Royal Deadfire Company?
I manage munitions, cannons, gunpowder, and the like. What do you wish to know?
That lady over there looks important.
Captain Tola is a creature of the Principe, though a minor one at best. In truth, her status matters little to me, for she has the coin to purchase enough munitions to outfit an entire fleet.
He is selling weapons to pirates.
What do you wish to know?
Why would the Principe need such expensive weaponry?
Find me a man who does not appreciate a fleet of cannons at his command, and I will show you a fool. The Principe appreciate cannons more than most, and they know when to turn them toward Valian Trading Company ships to get what they want. And some ships, let us say, they are ripe for the plucking.
Dude. So here we are thinking this may be like a rogue general, but he could be representing the actual Royal Deadfire Company trying to arm pirates to take out the Valian Trading Company. This may get a little bit messy.
What do you wish to know?
That's all for now. Oh man, I think that's all we needed. But let's talk to her too. A boisterous woman with a long sunburned nose motions you to approach. Her eyes droop half closed and the stench of liquor wafts off her.
Ah, what timing. Landing in all this water's making me thirsty.
Bow and give her a bottle of rice wine. She drinks deep from the bottle and releases it with a belch and smack of her lips. She regards you through red-rimmed eyes and slowly looks you up and down.
Your face
Mixed
weird.
Too.
Have we met?
She peers into your eyes, though no recognition sparks in her expression.
It's probably the wine.
Probably. Tola stares at you unsteadily, her eyes half closed. You must be really important if you can afford to buy out the bathhouse.
Flatterer.
She grins toothily and attempts a wink, but it ends up looking more like she's got something in her eye.
I'm no queen of Nekataka, but I do alright. I captain a ship for the Principe, and the big grouchy guy back there, Quano, works for the Royal Deadfire Company. Sometimes, when he's not doing stuff on the sides.
Oh.
Doing stuff like selling me cannons. That's what we're celebrating. Did I mention that?
Give her another bottle of rice wine. She grabs a bottle and chugs the entirety of its contents without taking a breath. She sways a bit when she sets the bottle down and gives you a bleary-eyed grin.
Has anyone ever told you you're great? 'Cause you are really great. You should ditch this stupid bathhouse. Join my crew. I just got a bunch of fancy new cannons from Quano. We'll be the terrors of the Deadfire. It'll be fun.
What do you plan to do with all that firepower?
I'm gonna blow up some Valian Trading Company ships and take their luminous Ardra. But shh. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret.
Anything else I can get for you?
No, I've already had too much.
What brings you to the bathhouse? We already know, but...
My large friend and I are celebrating a business transaction. But I can't say anymore.
Quano told me about you. He thinks you're important.
That's because I am. I'm no queen of doing stuff
perfect.
like...
Bow and leave. All right, man. That was good. I think we kind of nailed this thing. Taking the weapons. Do I get my gear back? How does this work? How does this work exactly? I'm all out here naked. Okay, good. I was gonna say, like, somebody bring me my ish. There we go. Okay, perfect. Wow, everyone got re-equipped and everything? GG. All right, man. All right, so I think for this quest we have to return to Castor, I'm guessing. Valiant Trading Company, Dirty Laundry. Report to Director Castor. Okay, great. So we got Arkhamir. We need to report back to the director. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go check out the Water Shapers Guild for the quest for Onakaze. And then after this, I think we're going to head down to the brass area because we really need to meet... Well, we're going to go turn in the Valiant Company quest first, and then we're going to go to the brass area because I really want to meet the Royal Deadfire Company and see what their side is. So far, they've been very villainized, so I'm not sure... Are they actually dicks? Are they like the evil side, or do they have their own story to tell us? We will have to see. Oh, it said we can dig for more details? Let me take a look. What's my multi-class? We are a Shattered Pillar Monk with a Shapeshifter Druid.
What happened here?
Oh, shit! Naga. Oh, dude. Now I can take all their stuff. Okay, so the head honchos aren't there. I better take all this stuff just in case they come back. Alright, let's go down.
Go no further. There is a situation in the guild hall.
The Water Shaper glances over his shoulder, his chest rising and falling with deep breaths.
What say? Where is Myru?
Ah, for what did Nagati send you but to lend your strength? All is under control, I say. But the building is closed until Myru cleans up the mess below.
Onakaze sent me to speak with Myru. What is happening?
Nothing beyond the likes of us, I say. Naga swam in from the waterways of our sanctum. We pressed back until they fled underground. Then Myru gathered her forces for a stand at Pariki's tomb. I am to guard the staircase while she routs the last of them. Kira, but Myru is fierce for her years.
Snakes could not have caused that tremor.
Kira, we felt the quakes even before the serpent showed up.
Why are they attacking the guild?
I do not know. With great purpose, they throw their bodies back to Rikuhu's bowels. I say, this is personal. They strike with anger, not conviction.
Why haven't you summoned help from the queen?
We are water shapers. Onakaze knows we can walk over a few snakes. Myru, though. I say she would not turn down reinforcements.
What's causing those tremors?
Not snakes, I say. Unless they brought a battering ram.
I hope Myru leaves something for me.
Ha! I say you will have to run fast. She could cut through Naga like a harpoon through blubber. I will remain and dispatch any snakes who slither past you. Good hunting.
Well, that's kind of ishy. I mean, the last time we hung out with the snakes, we saved them. So, not really sure what's going on. Yeah, Rock John Axe, dude. My son, he's only 14 months old. He loves it too. He's the same way. Oh, dude,
Had
they're
someone
all...
in my... Stand together!
Hardly seen.
Here.
Damn. That's a lot of dead people.
Of course.
Parts.
Absolutely.
Oh no!
Yeah!
She is torn up, man.
Stuck over here.
We need to make sure that our stuff is set up properly. I don't think it is right now.
That's embarrassing.
Very well.
Still got it.
I'm here.
Okay, get everything. Let's talk to the Guildmaster first.
I'd be glad to.
Who it looks like we just saved. The Guildmaster lifts her gaze to meet yours, her eyes struggling to focus. She's been slashed and stabbed numerous times, and her robes are soaked with blood.
Myru! Oh, gods, look what they've done to you.
Peace to Cohh. I gave back 10 times what I took. Too many, even for me.
We have to get you out of here.
Holding myself together. More important matters.
She clutches a wound across her gut and winces.
You are too stubborn to die, old shark.
For once to Cohh, just listen. The rod of the deep. I've lost it. Taken. You'll need to...
Maru coughs, spitting up blood. For every word she struggles to voice, her breath gets progressively shallower.
Find the rod. Get through the stone door by the entrance.
Stop exerting yourself or you'll bleed out.
Don't you think I know how much water I've lost?
She grimaces up at you, the color draining from her face.
Wards. Failing. Hurry, before it escapes.
What's gonna escape?
Pitied Isengati, Lady of Lament, as the pearl orb of the heavens.
She wheezes as she struggles to get the words out. It doesn't sound like she's even addressing you any longer. The Guildmaster's eyes glaze over and she falls silent.
Myru? Myru?
Cohh takes her by the shoulder and shakes, gently at first, then harder. At last he stops, pulling away and bringing his hand up to clutch his brow.
Isengati. She's dead.
Let's go. There's nothing we can do for her.
Akira, the others will see to her once we've cleaned up the last of this mess.
The wheel. How it tugs at me. Akira, and how bright you look.
Oh, hey, Kane. My pleasure, buddy. Awesome, dude. Glad you're enjoying it.
At least in death, I can complete a thought.
She grimaces down at her swiftly diminishing body.
My rod and the words of Pariki's devotion will open the way to the inner sanctum, past the sealed door. Pitied Isengati, Lady of Lament. As the pearl orb of the heavens crosses her view, her eyes well with tears, as constant as rain. But the moon's skyward journey continues apace, the lover's affection as ephemeral as fingers touching.
Maru opens her eyes again. She nods as her form grows indistinct.
You must strengthen the wards, no matter what it tells you.
Thank you, Maru. Rest well. Her mouth moves again, emitting no sound. As she fades from sight, she raises her hand to point towards the entrance of the sanctum. She reaches to touch Cohh's cheek, but of course her hand drifts through his skin. He shivers, touched by a passing breeze. Damn. All right, let's get this rod, man. Get this chest first. Do I want to disarm the trap and trigger it? I think I do.
Indeed.
I hear you.
Oh! Well, that works too. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Can I do anything with this? No. Alright, now that we only have one tank, let's go back to single tank. Is this setup correct? I think it is. Actually, no, it's not. There we go. That good? Let's just do that. Okay. Great. And you up there, actually.
Yes, at once.
Good. Okay, that'll be fine.
Looks like trouble.
As you wish.
See that, Ishi?
Stand together.
What did that just do?
Stand together.
Oh, that moves.
Something's wrong with
I wonder if I could use my mouse buttons for
That will do
this
that.
stuff. Boom! Let's try this, oh, we can't do that now. Would this work? No. It's doing some kind of weird move thing when I do the mouse. I want to get those working as hotkeys if I can. Maybe I should. I almost want to break out my Naga for this game, to be honest. Let's do this.
I'll land the next one.
Stand together.
What's that?
Blightheart level. Heals 20% of the damage done by the weapon for 3 seconds for a short duration. Whoa. And deal 20 crits for the next level? Hell yeah, dude. Awesome.
Of course.
That is good, good, good. What do we get, the rod?
It will be so.
I've retrieved the Rod of the Deep Hunter. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and finish going through here, though. I think there's more.